that look at the end is what I want to look at today. So I've been seeing in the comments, a couple of you guys have been wanting to do like open E blues, which there's so much there and it's so good. And so I thought it would be fun to kind of do a series of just open E blues lessons, because there's so much there that we can look at. And I wanted to start today with what I think is one of the coolest things I've ever seen done in open E blues, and I've seen it done by Clapton mostly. You can let me know in the comments below who else you've seen do it. But it's definitely like a B.B. King kind of trick that Clapton used and adapted to play in his open E blues. So it's really, really cool, and I think it's worth us looking at, okay? So this would be if you're playing a traditional, I kind of played a sped up version of a 12-bar blues there. If you're playing a traditional 12-bar blues in E, in open E, okay, so then we're getting to, this would be what you would play right after you play the B7, okay? And I kind of made a mistake there, open E, I'm not playing an open E tuning, it's standard tuning, I just meant E blues, sorry about that. So that's just when you're playing, again, a B7, okay? Here's what you're gonna do. You play the B7, and then you're gonna slide using your middle finger. You're gonna pluck the G string up here at the 2nd fret, and then slide down to the 6th fret of the G string, okay? Slide down to the 6th fret of the G string. Okay, and then you're gonna use your pointer finger and play the 5th fret of the B string. Okay, kind of give it a shake, a little B.B. King shake. That always makes it sound better with that vibrato. Alright, and then you're going to stretch your ring finger out to the 7th fret of the high E. Pluck that. 6th fret of the high E. 5th fret of the high E. So let's put that together. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to play the 7th fret of the B string, but you need to either choose to do one of two things. You can either do a quick slide to the 8th fret and then back to the 7th, or you can bend it. Okay? So, and then you're going to play the 5th fret of the B string again. And you can even do a 6th fret of the G back to the 5th fret of the B. Okay, so all that together would be. Alright, so again, you would play over the B7, or and that's going to lead you right into going to the A7 and then your turnaround. Now the cool thing about this also is you can, once you figure this out, you can use this for any blues and play it over any 5 chords you want to. I think it sounds the best over 5 chords. Obviously that's the BB box, so you can play anything you'd like there. But I think it sounds the best over the 5 chords. So see how this works. Like look, that's an E, but let's say we go to a B flat, okay, B flat, E and B flat. Okay, have nothing really in common, but watch this. So now we get to the 5 chord. All right, and so then it's the same thing there. Now, if you need help finding the BB King boxes, what I mean by that, I've got lessons on my YouTube channel. I'll link some below that you can see just to help you find the BB King box. I've done a couple of those because that's very, very helpful. But once you figure this lick out, oops, and you can add that to your open E playing, it's so cool. So again, I think I'm going to do a series of just open E, I keep saying open E, blues in E, sorry, lessons. Let me know in the comments below what you would find helpful to know. I don't know everything, but I'm just trying to share some of the stuff that I've picked up along the way. Looking at soloing and chords and all this other stuff. And there's so much, like I said, so much in E. So I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments below.